Top of the morning, everybody. Welcome back to Gulch Hay Farms. My name's Dane, and we are baling hay today. Yesterday, my dad was baling, and I came out to help him, and we had another terrible day. This Vermeer 604N is just being super finicky, and we're in really thick crop right now, about 8 bales an acre. I mean, you can see down there, I don't know if it shows up on the camera very well, but I mean, we're dropping a bale, well, right there, we're dropping a bale every 50 yards maybe even less, and this is with the rake choked down. Get the rake choked down in the back, rake choked down in the front, and this baler's just being super temperamental about plugging. And so we've been kind of trying to dissect what the issue could be. We're not 100% sure on what exactly it is, but there's been a lot of helpful people trying to get us a solution so that we can have a successful day baling hay. Okay, I really appreciate everybody's input. Some of y'all saw that I posted on some of the Facebook groups that involve these balers and hay, putting up hay, and there's a lot of useful tips, and we even talked to some Vermeer folks, and we're going to try a few things today, including our dealer. Our dealer's been a huge help. He always answers the phone, so we're going to try to get after it. Dad's in the process of putting this wind guard back in. Did you get the other side out already? That wind guard, we took it out as a last ditch effort to see if that was actually the problem. Turns out most people say you need to keep it in, and we had it set wrong, so we're hoping that's a major failure issue. There.
They're supposed to be right on top of the teeth.
We have it maxed out. It's supposed to be like
Right there, tight.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Alright, wind guard is adjusted. They say when you're adjusted, it needs to be right at the top of the teeth. I don't know if you can see that. Not sure why they call it a wind guard either. I'm sure it's to keep hay from blowing around underneath there. I don't know. But we've been running it almost the whole life of the baler maxed out, which apparently was wrong. So hopefully that's the issue. Well, we plugged it again, got it unplugged, but gosh dang, I don't know what it is, man. About fed up. Any pointers are welcome. Next thing we're gonna check, and not today, we're just gonna have to get baling, and I'm gonna have to go slow. These cam pickup bearings, I guess the shafts that hold the teeth. I bought 10 bearings, 1 or 2 for each section, but we'll see if that's even the problem. Doubt it. I think this baler just can't handle it, to be honest. But it should, but it's not. So anyway, fun stuff. Alright guys, well, we got our grease and oiled up, and we've still made some more changes. We tightened these springs, which assist in negating any premature pressure, we believe, from this tension cylinder. So this pushes up and keeps tension on the bale as it grows, and these do the opposite. So what we're thinking is we shove a bunch of hay into the baler because it's so thick that it's not creating a solid or perfectly round core, and so it goes in egg shape, and then it can't shove in hay when that bail flips all funny in the chamber. Because it's funny, it only does it when it's starting to bail. It doesn't matter at all. It's always when it starts. It doesn't plug when we've got, you know, even a half a bail or a quarter of a bail. Once we get like a density reading on the pressure gauge, then you can drive as fast as you can stay in the cab and it'll gobble up all the hay. But it has a lot to do with starting the bail. I don't know what the deal is, but needless to say, we're gonna give it a whirl. We've tried everything we can, aside from changing the friction plates out on the clutch, which some people say it's a ratchet clutch, but it looks a whole lot like a friction clutch, and you can smell it when it gets a little hot. So needless to say, we're gonna give it another whirl, and we just got to get it done. We got rain coming this week, and well, I don't know, we probably got another 400 rolls to put up. So wish us luck, boys and girls, wish us luck. We were finally rolling decently. I've run about 40 bales through the baler. It's doing a pretty good job. I kind of got a good system down. Just, you know, ultimately I just had to close down the rake a little bit more. Well, no, I guess open it back up. It's running good. Well, I guess it seems that those adjustments that we've made have indeed helped a little bit. But now we're out of NETWRAP. But yeah, so anyway, we're making quite a bit of hay out here. It's probably, I mean, this is definitely the most we've ever made on this pack. With all this rain and we can get in the field, we're probably cutting this a month too late, maybe even more. So it is pretty wild stuff. I can't complain about that, even though we're having all these plugging issues, you know. But anyway, the other day around the 4th of July, I was feeling pretty patriotic about the good old United States of America, and there's been that trending NETWRAP, the red, white, and blue flag style NETWRAP. So I went on the search for some of that, and turns out there aren't very many dealers in my neck of the woods. But I did happen to stumble across a website called AgZaga, www.agzaga.com. I'll go ahead and link the description below. Looks to be somewhat of a new website. They got a lot of good stuff on there. You know, kind of agricultural related, air compressor tools, stuff like that. But tons of NETWRAP actually. So like every different type you can imagine. So I found this American flag NETWRAP on AgZaga, and I went ahead and ordered 2 rolls. Pricing was pretty decent. Shipping was quick. I actually got the stuff on a pallet delivered to my house in like 3 days, 2 days. Ordered it on a Thursday and it came in on a Monday. Yeah, so super easy. Can't complain. The old steed. It is running good. I don't really know what the heck. I mean, we did make all those changes, and can't say enough about the dealer support and the people from Vermeer. You know, it's not ideal that this baler is acting the way it is, and I'm sure other manufacturers out there can do that portion of the baling better. But you know, if I was having a different issue with another different brand, a different color of baler, I can't honestly say that I'd get the same support. Speaking from a little bit of experience, I know that that isn't the case, or that is the case. Not very good support. Anyway, so we are on the move now. I'm gonna go ahead and get this NETWRAP changed. Here's the NETWRAP I'm talking about: red, white, and blue. See how many American flags we can throw in this field without plugging this baler. But yeah, I think it's Bail Tough, designed for the USA. I don't know, it looks pretty similar to the NETWRAP I've been running, which is Swanson, and nothing wrong with Swanson. Swanson's good stuff too. But feeling patriotic, so here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and load this roll on there and see if we can't make some pretty American flags, you know what I'm saying? All right, boys and girls, well, we've got it loaded in here. Let's see what she does. I hope it works well. I don't see why it wouldn't. We'll oh shoot. We'll see how she does.
Priority is your safety and
all right.
quality of the repair, which is why we only use OEM parts on your
PTO. We're up. Oh, it's still got a little bit of Swanson in there. Damn it. Let's make a few more. I like that. Yeah. Comment below what you think of the American flag wrap. Come on. Again, agzaga.com. www.agzaga.com. I'll put it across the screen. Bam. Oh, AC feels good. Feels good. Still going good. Can't complain. That's a 300. This is a 380th roll, and we still have all that to do. Long days on the old tractor. Tell you what though, look how good the wrap bales look. It's flag wrap. I like that a lot. Heck yeah. Alrighty. Had a little lunch break there, got some sandwiches, some burgers, and we have made some progress. Here's the wrap. Loving it so far because it looks cool. Big fan. We're about out of the... I've about run a whole roll today. I think I have about 135 bales on a roll, so maybe 50 more to roll. And then we'll have to swap it out. I got another roll of the flag wrap, and that, yeah, probably won't get us through. We got a lot more to go. So anyway, fun stuff. Let us get after it. Okay. Dad, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but Dad ended up bringing Ryan's tractor, the Mahindra, with the double spear on the front, and we got the 3-point spear along that tree line somewhere. We gotta find it, but or maybe he parked in front of it. But he's gonna load that, unhook the trailer, and he's gonna start hauling bales with that 40-foot trailer in that tractor, because we're gonna start stacking. That's a lot of stacking to do. We did this job on 50/50 shares. The guy went ahead and fertilized it, and obviously it made big hay. So it's not like the highest quality just because it is so big, but for the most part it's pretty clean. Not a whole lot of weeds in it, Johnson grass here and there, but gonna make some good cow chow. So if we make 700 rolls, we got 350 of our own to stack. So yeah, chingale way. So he's gonna start stacking, and we'll be stacking all day tomorrow, but let's start rolling some hay. Well guys, we've had about all the fun we can stand today. Put up another 250 rolls or so. We'll be back in the morning and get after it again. That stuff that I was bailing on towards the end that we're going to bail tomorrow was cut a day late, so it should be good to go. So lots of dead gum hay though, I'll tell you that much. Chingale. Fun stuff, I tell you, fun stuff. Top of the morning, folks, back out here today. Gonna try to finish all this big place we've got. Probably gonna make close to 700 rolls on this place, maybe more. I'm a little stopped up because of digging in that baler, but all in all, a good day, hopefully. Yeah. The tractor's been leaking pretty bad. As you can see how dirty the back of the tractor is. Those quick style aftermarket connectors for Pioneer hookups are junk. So we actually bought some better ones. We just need to put them in. And apparently yesterday we were losing quite a bit of oil. So I've topped it off with what I had on the truck, but it's not enough. So hopefully Dad's gonna bring some more. It's still a little too wet to start baling. This is kind of picking up wind though, or the wind's kind of picking up, so hopefully it'll help dry it all out. Just that morning dew, you know. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna go haul some hay until Dad gets here with some hydraulic oil, and once he gets here, I'm gonna take off running. Scratch that. Dad's got the key in his truck. So I guess we'll wait. Dad, I was actually close by, so he was able to drop me the old keys to the Mahindra, and we were able to top off the old green machine there. So yeah, fun stuff. Let's start hauling some hay. Dad wants to go get some hydraulic oil, and we'll haul as much as we can till he gets back. Dad's taking over for me real quick. I just want to watch it run. It's really eating the hay today. So I think those adjustments we made really did end up making a pretty big deal, being a pretty big deal. Well, I was going to try to get some drone footage for you, but it says we're too close to San Marcos Airport and it won't let me fly it. So that sucks. We're not even that close. It's like a good 5 miles away, 6 miles away. But I don't know, airplanes do fly over here all the time. Maybe there's an approach across. I don't know. But sorry guys, won't be flying today. But that baler is eating some hay today. Nice tight bales. Looking snazzy. Bam, 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 bam. This is I think it's Bale Tough NETWRAP. This is the brand. I just like it because it's the American flag, and I just wanted to use it, you know. Again, I ordered this on the Ag Zaga website. There weren't any dealers in my area, and I went online to find a dealer for this NETWRAP, and there's not any in our area. I happened to stumble across the Ag Zaga, and they had it. So I put in an order for 2 rolls, and it came in a few days, and got to use it. So pretty awesome stuff. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Well, Dad said he's going to continue to keep baling, so it's pretty fun when it runs good. So I'm gonna go ahead and haul some hay. All right, first 100 rolls stacked. Get them in 4s. Looks pretty cool. All the different colors of the NETWRAP. Anyway, Dad's still rolling. Probably got another probably two hours left or so. And I'm gonna keep stacking, because if we make, which is a 50-50 share job, so if we make 700, I got 350 to stack. So I'm not even a third of the way there yet. So here we go. Just like that. let's go get some more hay. Got them all stacked up. We are getting there. Dad's almost done baling. He's probably still, I mean, doesn't seem like a lot, but these swaths are so, or this patch is so long that it takes a while to get across it. And here, let's set this sucker down. There we go. We are in business.